I'm Heather Watson. I help people understand value, possibilities, and the next chapter of a home.
I'm Rebecca Lonan, owner of Rebecca Style Studio, and I'm an interior designer.
And I'm Ellie Melville, professional organizer and founder of Straighten Up with Ellie. I help people create calmer, more functional spaces and systems.
Today, we're talking to Heather, who helps her clients see the home through the buyer's eyes. So welcome, Heather. Thanks.
All right, so I have a question for you, Heather. What is one of the biggest mistakes sellers make before listing their home?
Okay, there are several, but I'm just going to give you one example. One example is listing too quickly. When someone's ready to sell their home, they want to do it now, right? They want to do it right now. And there's a lot of preparation that goes into it. And I have seen this happen firsthand where a seller wants to and gets their home on the market quickly, but they haven't taken steps to get rid of the clutter. And when your home hits the market, when it hits the MLS, it's going to get attention right away. It's at the top of the list. Every agent is seeing it immediately. So that first 2 weeks, you're going to have so many showings. You need for that home to be show ready on day one. So small things, eliminating clutter. Take the boxes stacked in the corner. If you don't have time to go through them yet, put them in the attic. Just get them. Make sure your home it feels open and well lit and welcoming. And my biggest pet peeve when I walk up to a house with a buyer is feeling dirty when we step up to the front door.
Yeah.
Break out the pressure washer. Yeah. Clean the front entrance. Make sure the glass is clean, because first impressions are everything for a buyer. And when your potential buyer walks up to your front door, as I'm unlocking it, they're doing this.
Yeah.
It's true.
And
I am looking up and I'm like,
the last, and dirt dauber nests.
Oh, yeah.
They're everywhere around here. So the last thing that you want for that buyer's first thought to be is, oh, I'm going to have to clean that.
Okay. Okay. And actually, this goes into my question, which is how important are first impressions?
Yes.
And how quickly do buyers go from an emotional reaction to a home?
That emotional reaction happens when they pull in the driveway. When they pull in the driveway, they want a full manicured yard. You don't have to have expensive landscaping. But you need to have your grass cut.
Yeah.
And when they walk up to that front door, is the entrance clean? How are they feeling? Within minutes of stepping onto your property, they've either made an emotional connection or an emotional disconnect. One or the other. They're going to have that emotional piece almost immediately within minutes. So it is very important to be clean and organized before the first buyer walks in the door. So back to Rebecca's question, don't put your home on the market until you've gone through a checklist of items. And if your real estate agent isn't giving you a checklist of items, jump on ChatGPT and say, what are the 10 most important things that I need to do before listing my home? And guess what? ChatGPT will tell you.
Awesome. So how important are listing photographs in today's real estate market?
Well, the first place nobody looks at your home until they've clicked through every single photo online. And I personally, now I have a trained eye because I've been doing it for a minute, but I can look through listing photos and I can tell you if the agent took those photos with their cell phone. Look, I have a very good phone, a very good camera on my phone, and it takes beautiful pictures.
But
the lens angles aren't there. The lens angles aren't there. I don't take pics with my cell phone, period. I don't put the home on the MLS until the photographer has been there. I will tell the homeowner, we have photography next Tuesday. I'll have the photos back in 24 hours. So by Wednesday evening, we'll be live.
yes. You got a clear plan.
Yes,
I know. But if they're not impressed with what they see online, pictures do your business. They create that connection or that disconnect.
Try to tell that to people all the time. Get professional pictures.
And let me tell you, they're not expensive.
No.
And I pay for them. You know,
Right.
I'm like, this is what we're doing, right? But I am the agent who says, you know, this is what we're doing. These are
Right.
the steps.
Mhm.
These are the steps that we go through, and then we go live, and then this is what you can expect next.
Yes. Yes.
I don't like for my sellers to feel like they've, you know, I don't like a deer in the headlights look when I say, okay, we have to do this. And they're like, what?
Yeah.
That's good.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't like
I can see that happening too.
Yeah.
'Cause
Communication. Yeah, it is clutch.
Yes, absolutely.
And the idea that you come from the buyer's perspective, right? I think that's so important because, like you said, if someone's just trying to get things to market, we got to get to market. You know,
Yeah.
like where is that energy coming from? You know,
Right.
like sell, and it's like you said, you have to check with
Because we live in an immediate
Gratification.
immediate gratification
Yes.
society. And once someone gets in their head, okay, it's time to sell the home. You know, not all the time, but a lot of the time they're like, okay, let's sell the house.
Let's sell
Let's
the
sell it
house.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay, we can sell it right now, but after we do these things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a process.
And then do you-
Or there should be a process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was gonna say, and then do you ask them, okay, like what if your home sells in 24 hours?
I do. One of the questions I ask is, what is your plan for when we get a contract on the house? Where are
Right.
you going?
Yeah.
Right.
Where, you
I
know,
think that's so smart because I'd be like, let's do it. And then
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I know. Oh, no, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
one of the questions I ask is,
I'm not ordering.
what's the next chapter for you? Where are you going when this house sells?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to make you homeless and
Right.
I don't have a spare bed.
Right.
Yeah. There's only so much I can do.
You're not coming. All right.
Okay, does staging truly affect how buyers see a home?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If they don't feel good about the flow of the space, then they can't imagine their life living there and relaxing. If just furniture isn't properly staged there,
Yeah.
if the way the furniture is placed doesn't make sense,
Right.
Right.
then the buyer can't imagine that. They imagine how it is.
Right. Right.
They see how it is and they're like, okay, so this is where I have to put the sofa.
Right.
I don't know if I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But having a space that flows properly is
It helps.
going to
a
get
lot.
absolutely.
Yeah. And ask their
Absolutely.
opinion, like, can we
Yes.
use your sofa? Yeah.
I'll send photos.
Uh-huh.
I'll
Yes.
send photos of the space.
Mhm.
Those will often be cell phone photos.
Right.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it leads
That's
like,
fine. Yeah.
what can what can we do to make this flow better?
Yeah.
And sometimes she may want to come walk through the home herself, or maybe it's something minor. And she can say, put lamps on those tables for
Yes.
extra lighting. Or
Yeah.
so I will send photos, and then if she feels like she can give me some advice right then I'll take care of it. But if it's a little more complicated, then I'll bring her in to
Right.
Yeah.
to do a full assessment and do what needs to be done.
What are buyers paying attention to beyond square footage and basic furniture? Or, basic features. I'm sorry.
Regular maintenance
Oh,
and
yeah.
cleaning.
Yeah.
Your home has to be
Yes.
clean.
Yes.
I will preach that to my dying breath. Make sure everything is clean. But regular maintenance, don't skip out on regular maintenance.
And what do you mean by that? It's like
What I mean
if your
by
roof's
that
like
is
20 years old.
right. Okay. Now that is a very expensive fix.
Yes.
That is.
Yeah.
So if a seller can't afford to replace the roof,
Mhm.
I will oftentimes have a qualified roofer come out, do a full inspection of the roof,
Right.
check for leaks. I'll have them come. I strategically schedule them after a rain
Nice.
Yes.
so that because they check inside the attic.
Right.
And so we determine, is the roof functioning? So I can at least portray to the buyers, the roof is at the end of its lifespan, but it is functioning properly.
Right.
There are
Yeah.
no leaks.
Right.
So take that information so the buyers know what they're looking at.
Yeah.
And I think I threw you off. Like, what is some other regular maintenance? I know. It's like, sorry.
But regular maintenance doesn't cost a thing. I mean, everything costs them. Caulk is the best cost for your house.
Yes.
It makes it look young and fresh. Young and fresh.
Yes.
The cracked caulk around your tub because it cracks over time.
Yes. Yeah.
What's the cough right here?
Yeah. Yes.
Put a caulk in it.
Maybe some merch. Heather says, I
Clean
see.
the tile. If you have a, you know, a 90s tile shower that no one puts in their house anymore,
Right.
use some products, get that grout clean,
Yes.
and put a new caulk line around there.
Yes.
Shiny new.
Maybe even change the faucet
Yeah.
to refresh
Yes.
the faucets in the bathroom.
Absolutely. Doorknobs, right?
It absolutely takes 15 years off the life of the
Right.
bath.
Yeah. Right. It really.
And
because-
those are very inexpensive things. Those are things that you can fix for under $100.
Right. And you really don't, I mean, you could call a plumber, but like you could also do it yourself and not ruin
Watch a
everything.
YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yeah. That part. So, where should sellers focus their time and money if they cannot update everything?
Caulk.
Again, I repeat. We're not going to get off that subject here, are we?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Honestly.
That's a
So
kill over the talk, man. The talk.
I said that with a straight face too.
Talk.
What she said.
Thinking, but wipe your baseboards.
That is so
Clean
true.
your
Better
baseboard.
deep clean after you declutter.
Yeah.
Deep clean your house.
Clean your baseboards.
Yes.
Clean your bathrooms.
Yeah.
Clean your ceiling fans and light fixtures.
Yeah.
All that
Yeah.
costs $0.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Zero.
I helped
Yes.
my friend the other day clean her ceiling fan because I told her that, and I think this was from Martha Stewart, but like use an old pillowcase and you put it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then it like wipes it off. So.
Yeah. But like the
Okay.
whole, like the old pillowcase. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't like those little ceiling things. Yeah, they have the ones.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
and
Right.
you do it, and you like push
And
it
it's
up
everywhere.
Now, I do
my
have one of
allergies.
those, but I also clean my ceiling fans like once a month so it doesn't
doesn't build up.
And I do it like once a month because I have the thing on the
Right.
stick.
Yes.
So I do it and then I take it outside and bang it on the
Yeah.
brick wall to dust it off and then I put it away.
Yeah. Well, maybe I got the wrong one.
Well, I mean, only if you're doing it often. But if
Yeah.
it has a lot of dust built up,
Yeah, it's gonna end up
like the
everywhere.
damp-
Yeah.
Yeah. It works.
It does work.
And the funny thing is, it's like you might think I need to get rid of these fans, but we live in Louisiana.
I
can't
love
get rid
a
of
ceiling
fans.
fan.
No, I need.
Okay. So how do you think your expertise can help the collective
Yes.
and then also help the viewer?
I help the collective because when we go into a home, the four of us, they may be thinking, why do I need a realtor here? I don't need to sell my house. It doesn't matter because there's going to come a time in your life, it may be 5 years from now, it may be 20 years from now, that you're going to either buy or sell a house, or you're going to help your child buy or sell a house. And so having basic knowledge of what buyers are going to look for and how you can just make your space more presentable.
Yeah, and you know what that made me think of too, like downsizing, because our parents are all getting older.
Right.
They need to sell their home. There's a lot of different
Well, our parents need to downsize and we need to upsize because we need to house them.
I think too, also with you, I think that if somebody is planning on selling their home, but they want to make certain like renovations or something, I feel like you always have like that perspective of this is how you're going to up the value of your home. Okay.
If you
So-
you fall in love with this light fixture that is $10,000,
Yeah.
you are getting zero extra money for your house for that.
Yeah.
You cannot add now. So if you want the light fixture, it makes you happy.
Right.
Buy the light fixture.
Right.
Yes. But when you price your house, you
Mhm.
cannot add $10,000
No, you
to that
cannot.
light
Plan on
fixture.
taking that with you.
Yeah. And that's
Replacing something.
I have told that. To
Yeah.
before. She was like, "Well, these light fixtures were $15,000. Okay, let's take them down. Get one from Home Depot.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we can pack this up so you can take it with you."
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Me
So
too.
when you're living in your house, do what you love. But if you're looking to add value, then maintenance.
Right.
Keep up with regular maintenance.
Yeah.
That is the most important thing. If the
This is such a fresh perspective.
change the
Find out
faucet.
why.
Yeah.
Regular HVAC.
Here's a pet peeve of mine.
Yes.
Everybody's gonna, every buyer is going to open the cabinet underneath your kitchen sink.
Yeah.
And if there are water stains under there, I don't care if they were from 15 years
Yes.
ago and nothing's leaking
Yes.
now.
You're
they
so
think
right.
something's leaking.
Or if it's
You're so
concave
right.
a little.
That's
Yes.
like-
Oh,
yeah.
there
You
was
know
a
how
leak
you
here.
fix that?
Yes.
No.
It's easy to
A thin
change.
piece
Pop
of
it on.
plywood.
Okay.
Cut it to the exact dimensions.
Yeah.
Pop that underneath that thin little board they
Right.
put under there.
Yeah, exactly.
And a fresh piece of plywood.
Yeah.
And
Voila.
And again, you're not telling people to hide something. You're just saying that's not in
if
there
there's
for
a leak,
15
fix
years.
the leak. But
You know,
if your
yeah.
sink ever leaked and you never
Don't leave the leak.
Just don't leave
Evidence.
it.
Don't leave
any evidence on there.
Don't leave evidence. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
It's little things.
It's little thing.
It's little things. Just mind the little,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the small details.
Okay.
That's what's going to get you more money for your home.
Okay. Karen?
What would you say to a homeowner who feels embarrassed or overwhelmed about asking for help before selling?
I would say, look, toys on the floor, pet hair,
That smell.
boxes of your grandmother's dishes because you can't part with them.
Yeah.
I've seen everything. I have my grandmother's dishes, and that I didn't know what to do with.
Right.
But I bought a cabinet for them in. Now they're displayed proudly in my living room.
Right.
I don't care what anybody else thinks about
Right.
it. I like them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't be embarrassed about living in your house.
Right.
I mean, you live there.
Yeah.
And if that is your space, whether you're a minimalist or a maximalist,
maximalist.
you live in your space and you're comfortable in your space. The only time you need to make adjustments is when you are looking to bring people in to look at it, such as buyers.
Right.
And that's where we help.
Yes.
We help make it appealing to the buyers, but don't be embarrassed about living in your home. I think that's probably the biggest thing that people are
Right.
humiliated about. They're like, "Oh, I'm sorry about that."
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry about
Like,
that.
that's how you live. And
Yeah.
This is your life, and this is what you're happy in and comfortable
Yeah,
with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't, we want people to not be embarrassed. We
Right.
want people to ask for help.
Absolutely.
Right.
And you have to, I like the fact that they don't have to hire, a bunch of people. Hire us as a team.
Yeah.
We'll come in and we're not going to judge you. No, we're not going to judge you.
Well, maybe help.
So
How we can help.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing for people is they don't know where to start.
Exactly.
They don't know.
And I think
have
that's
no clue.
And we have such unique individual
Yeah, still sad.
skill sets that we can say, like, go into one room
Right.
and say, what is the thing that bothers me most about this room?
What's happening
And
here?
do that one thing.
right.
Yes. Change it.
Yeah, that's how you start. You start with the one thing.
Yeah.
It's true. It's
Love
true.
that. I love it. I love this.
Thank you so much for your
Thank you.
perspective.
Absolutely.
And then these were really fresh perspectives. Like
Yeah.
for so long, I think
Right.
we always hear about when you're getting ready to sell the house, it's always about timing and like updating your entire bathroom or redoing the
Yes.
kitchen,
Yes.
So hearing what you had to say really makes it extremely simple.
Yeah.
Also, it makes it, you yourself are also very approachable. So I appreciate that.
Exactly. And she's very, y'all don't know Heather, but she's very data driven. Like
Yeah.
I definitely am.
She is so organized.
Yeah. Like Elle's organized too.
Yeah,
Organized.
but I'm organized on paper.
Yes.
Yes, you do not want to see my office. I may send you guys a picture of my office.
God, yeah,
The inside information recon only.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
share that outside.
The behind the
Behind
scenes.
the scenes, send it to her.
Stuff we don't want you to see.
There's literally not a wall space available. There's a desk and then a printer and a shredder and another desk and a 4-tier shelf.
But I know you
And
need
then
all
a
that
table
space.
with all my printing
Yeah.
supplies for this,
Yeah.
and then another desk, and then
You would be so proud of me. I went and got this.
The lazy
No,
Susan.
no.
Yeah.
Not this. There's working. So, like on my desk, I have because it used to be papers everywhere.
Yeah.
Now I found this organizer thing that I put the TV on, the monitor or whatever. Well, it's actually a TV, but
and it has like
Yeah.
compartments underneath.
so it has all the compartments. So I can put all my stuff.
And now you
I
can
feel
find your
much more
things.
organized.
Oh,
Yes,
you guys are making me so proud. But I want to see your picture.
You want to see one? I will take it. I will take a little bit of span when I get home. Don't mind you. This office is shared by me
Yeah. Husband.
and I run my real estate company and the
Yeah.
yes, yes.
right and my property management for short-term rental.
Yeah.
And then there's my husband who has 2 construction companies, and then my assistant in the third desk that's
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like
You're maximizing all the space you have.
we are maximizing
Yes.
space. This room is like
Okay.
11 by 13.
Yeah.
Way of
And that's
saying
how
that.
empires are made.
That's how empires
Exactly.
There's a lot going on. It's all the space I have. So here we are.
All right. This was wonderful, you guys, or gal. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Noah Home and Harmony. And till next time.
Bye, guys.